What's up guys, it's me, Udochi. Yes, I ran out of names to call myself, so I will just be going back to the original one. I welcome you all to episode 19 of phase 1 of the project Overunner. And in this episode, we are going to be creating obstacle destruction. I might have misspoke there. Hell, the title of this video might just be false. We are not going to be creating obstacle destruction. Obstacle destruction is already in the game. We're just going to be allowing my character to destroy obstacles. There's going to be two primary ways I want my character to be able to do this and one secondary way. We will be discussing the primary ways in this episode while the secondary way will come later. So let's start by placing this barrel on the scene. Obstacles like barrels are what you'll actually be able to destroy. I know barrels, crates, glass and other small and objects. So no walls, no cubes, no ledges, just soft stuff. So the first method I want to be able to use to destroy a barrel is sliding. So barrels and other obstacles are placed on the floor. They can be destroyed via sliding. This is the easy one. So let's not waste any time on this. I'm just going to modify my script to ensure that my character doesn't stumble when he slides into this barrel. Alright, so that's done. Now let's test this out. Okay, as you can see, I can now easily slide past this barrel, destroying it in the process. Alright, so now that's over, let's start with the more interesting one. Let's say somehow a demon possessed this barrel and then caused it to float in the air, blocking your path. Alright, so assume this barrel is possessed by a demon. How would you destroy it if both of you are in the air? See, I had a little bit of an existential crisis with this one. So first, I decided that the player should be able to hit the airborne obstacles of the air. But the first problem became, how was he going to do this? I eventually decided my character should do this with like an airborne charging attack. At first I wanted to be like a sort of airborne slide, where you'd swipe down to do the air attack, but then I realized it kind of messed with the flow of the game, to swipe down while on the air. You see, in order for the airborne dash attack to be as accurate as can be, I had to create the attack to push the character forward towards the target. But it meant that all people had to do to use this ability was swipe down. They could spam the hell out of it and boost their speed and kind of ruin the flow of the game. So to prevent this, I made this action interact only. This right here is the kick zone. I want the player only to be able to do the airborne dash attack when he interacts with this zone right here. That way the flow of the game is not ruined and it makes airborne obstacle destruction a lot more tactical. Now you might be wondering why I called it the kick zone, and the answer is that this animation right here, that's right, I want the airborne dash attack to be a flying kick. For this character at least, other characters might have different kinds of airborne attacks. So I'm going to go ahead and add this animation to my animation controller and then modify my script to implement this logic into the game. Alright guys, it's done. So let's test this out and see how it looks. Nice, very nice, it works splendidly. I would have preferred his legs to be a little bit straighter when doing the kick, but then again I didn't make this flying kick animation, so I'll take what I can get. So that's it for this video guys. Please check out my Patreon to get all character models, props and animations used in this video, along with a bunch of other awesome perks like early assets, video tutorials, shoutouts and even your own cameo in the game. This is only the half of it by the way. There's more to come and there's more already there. Thank you very much for watching guys. We're going to be doing something a little bit special for episode 20. Please do not miss it. It is a pretty big deal.